Okay, this is me and Meredith's video on how to make Oreo balls. First, you have to get all of your supplies. You need parchment paper, like this, waxy, white. You need Oreos and a Ziploc bag, about a whole pack or so. Semi-sweet chocolates, big bag because everyone likes chocolate. A whisk, Philadelphia cream cheese, a bowl, a towel so you don't make a mess, and a hammer. We'll get to that later. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put some Oreos in a Ziploc bag. You put this, probably about 9 or 10 Oreos at a time. So you have this on the table and use your hammer. Make sure you have a good hammer. It's to be really steady and flat. And then you crush the Oreos up into little pieces. I'm sorry if I'm messing up the table, Mom. Make sure they're good and crushed because you don't want any chunky Oreos in your Oreo balls. So now once you have your Oreos all crushed up and demolished and whatnot, you keep your hammer at a safe distance, just in case. You get your trusty bowl, you put your Oreos in the bowl. Make sure you get all of them because you don't want to miss it. Okay, now, you just throw that away later. Then you have your Philadelphia cream cheese. This is about 8 ounces of cream cheese. So just plop that whole thing in there with that. Then you get your whisk. This is whisk. You just smush it together and like that. That's not good. You gotta mix it together.
So the whisk wasn't as effective as we hoped it would be. So now we have this. Now we have this fork. And yeah, it's a pretty extensive process. Don't get discouraged if it takes a while. It'll start mixing in eventually.
Let's see what it looks like.
Not delicious.
Doesn't that look tasty? It'll be tasty after. And once you're finished mixing the cream cheese and the Oreos together, you put this in the refrigerator for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so once you take them out of the refrigerator, you're going to put down a piece of wax paper over a tray, and you're going to make them into little balls and place them on the tray. And for this part, it's really important to wash your hands before you start this because it can get kind of messy. Okay, so for the next part, you're going to take about 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and you're going to put them in the microwave. Alright, and you're just going to put them in there until they're melted. Alright, so they're not all the way melted yet, but you're going to take them out and stir them, and then you'll put them back in for about another minute. Alright, so you continue this extensive process of covering them in chocolate.
So we're making a pretty big mess here, if you can't see this.
Okay, but
oh look, there's one in here, hold on.
so while you're making these, you want to be really careful because the chocolate can get really hot, and so getting your fingers all messy, it burns really bad. So you might need adult supervision for this. Hayden and Rusty, that means you.
So, after you dip them, if you want to be creative, make them all cute and colorful, you get some sprinkles. These are funfetti, you know, the coolest, but it's okay if you're not the cool. So just put sprinkles so they look pretty. Brighten someone's day.
Okay, so this is our finished product right here. They're really cute, really good, and they're really delicious and not really nutritious, but kids love them, and they're full of chocolate and Oreos.
For the rest of my days, you're all of my days.
Really, Blake? Really?
You're looking so cool, you're looking so fly. I can't deny that when I'm staring at time, I wanna try to be the person you want, the
taken away.
I'm happy knowing that you are mine. The grass is greener on the other side. The more I think, the more I wish that we could lay here for hours and just reminisce. Ooh.